Okay guys, we're back. This is match 1, game 1. I think we keep this hand. We're on the play here. We have 2 lands, but we have a Gate Creeper Vine, so we can get our blue source, and we also have our Azorius Keyrune here. So I think we're good for lands. We do need to draw, some 3 and 4 drops, but our deck has a ton of 3 drops, so I'm pretty confident we'll get there. And we're on the play, so we have plenty of time to do so. Playing against _megaphone_. Okay, it looks like he's probably Rakdos. Concord Pegasus, or Concordia Pegasus, is a decent draw. If we draw a land, we probably don't need to slam the Gate Creeper Vine down right away. We can just play the Concord Pegasus and block maybe one of his 2 or 3 drops. Horncaller's Chance is kind of a dud for now. We don't have the mana to cast it, so it's going to be a while before that happens. I think our deck will do okay against Rakdos. We have, a decent amount of early drops, and I think that's nice that he doesn't have a 2-drop. Okay, and there's our land, so I think at this point we can even just drop, probably drop the Concord Pegasus. I was thinking of maybe dropping the Keening Apparition to, just get in some early beats since he didn't do anything and start beating down more. I'm, less willing to do that though, just because black-red oftentimes have Stab Wound, which can just wreck you, if they throw it on like a Concord Pegasus or, a Sunspire Griffin or something. Yeah, there you go. So, can't say I called that one that well, but I figured might as well play around it and don't get wrecked. So let's see here. Here I think we could let's see. I want to use my mana effectively here. We could just drop down the Keyrune, and the next turn we have 4 mana to Gate Creeper Vine and Keening Apparition, or like Keening Apparition and Pegasus if we want. But we're taking an additional 2 damage, and against this deck, I think it's better if we just kill the Stab Wound now and keep our life total high. We don't need to. We could kill the Stab Wound now and just get in for 1, but I think it's better to leave our guys back in case he has, like the 2/1 haste guy or something. We can block and then sack to kill the Stab Wound or something. Okay, he just has a random Keyrune, so he has nothing this turn. Or maybe he has something, a Dung Beetle. That's fine. Goodbye, Stab Wound. Alright, we drew a land. That's good. So here I think we're just going to try and ramp up to our stuff so we can drop our Keyrune and then play Gate Creeper Vine. I don't think we need to play the second Pegasus just yet. I'm probably going to grab the Azorius Guildgate here just so we can actually animate this rune and actually get in there with it. Not going to attack here. What does this become? A 2/2 with Death Touch. That's kind of annoying, but he doesn't have a green to activate it yet. If he attacks with the Beetle, I'm just going to block with the Pegasus. If he has additional removal to kill it, that's fine. We have a second one, and it fishes out removal from his hand. Another Dung Beetle. I don't know if he's playing 3 colors or if he's splashing red and he's actually Golgari. That seems odd. I guess maybe he got both of his splash lands just right off the bat. That's very possible. It seems very weird that you would play, green to splash for your Dredge Beetle. That was a decent draw. This is a pretty gross card. So I think we're just going to play this. Let's see, we have 5 lands, so we can't play our Courser's Accord. I guess you could have made an argument for grabbing just an untapped land to make sure we'd be able to cast it, but I think it's fine to just play our Pegasus and then pass, and we can start beating in with a Keyrune later, or play down our Courser's Accord. Not going to attack here just because I'd be trading 1 for 2. I don't necessarily just want to throw in a Gate Creeper Vine right now to get in 1 damage. I presume he'll have something larger later on that I can block. That card's kind of gross. I don't have an answer to it yet, especially with all these scavenge effects right now. Interesting. Okay. I guess we will just Courser's Accord and then pass. We don't need a Cyclonic Rift yet. We can really wait to get him here. Especially since if we draw a land next turn, we can, let's see, 2, 4, 6, yeah, we can Horncaller's Chant, and then the next turn Cyclonic Rift and just crush him. If he has Mind Rot here, I'm going to be a sad panda. Next turn, he just gets rid of my 2 best cards in my hand right now. My 2 only cards. This guy's kind of playing slowly. I guess I'm playing slowly too. We're all playing slowly. So let's see. I don't know what he'll do this turn, but if he doesn't have a land, I'm not sure if we just Cyclonic Rift right now. I don't think we have enough pressure. I mean, he's at 20, so we probably just bash in with our Centaur tokens, and he'll probably either double chump or chump with the Beetles so he can pump his Locust, and then we can bounce the Locust back to his hand after he's, you know, wasted a bunch of time scavenging onto it. Common Bond would be... we have a lot of good draws that we can get. I'm not sure what this is. Grizzly Salvage maybe? Black-green. If he has red, he's probably splashing for Augur Spree, I would assume. Maybe Explosive Impact. I'm tempted to pause the video and wait for him to do something. I don't know. It seems like he is just kind of playing slowly and not, you know, leaving the computer entirely. Alright, I'm going to pause and then restart. Okay, we're back. He's playing a key rune. This guy has a lot of key runes. Okay, I don't know what he's doing. I guess I'll pause again. And we're back. Wonder if he's playing a second game. Getting in with the Locusts. Okay, I guess we just take 3 here. Holy cow, this guy's playing really slow. Back. I think we just take 3 here. He's leaving mana up for his key rune so he can make a 3/1 first strike, so unless we draw something relevant, we probably do not bash in with our Centaurs. That's a little awkward. I was going to say we could bash in with our key rune here, but we don't have the mana to do that and play Vassal Soul, so I think we probably just play Vassal Soul here and pass. That was not a very exciting draw for us. Now we can at least threaten the double block, which he probably is not very excited to make. And I guess pause again since this guy's taking forever. Alright, yeah, I think we just passed the turn here and, you know, set ourselves up for a pretty awesome Cyclonic Rift once we get another land. let's see here. He could have any manner of pump spells since he's green. So if I double block with my Vassal Soul and my Concord Pegasus, I'm probably gonna get 2 for 1. I think at the very least I put Gate Creeper Vine on this thing just to save some damage and stall here. We can probably take 3 one more turn, and then Horncaller's Chant if we can draw a land. I mean, I'm okay doing this because, you know, at the worst case scenario, I can animate my Key Rune and trade him 3 for 4 here this turn. Another option was, I guess, double blocking a Key Rune, but I don't know, I think he probably has Pump. Okay, and we're back. Alright, there's our land. So I think we just bash in with the Vassal Soul, and then Horncaller's Chant. This is kind of frustrating. It's hard to pause every few seconds. I feel like I'm cutting footage when I do that. Okay, bring on the rhinos. Like I said earlier, hopefully he doesn't have Mind Rot. He probably would have used it last turn though if he did. So unless he top decks it, and even then I don't know if he'd use it. Looks like he's drawn quite a few lands, but so have we, I suppose. This looks large. Ah. Alright, I think we're going to get him pretty good here. Yeah, we'll just take our 3. No sweat. And a Common Bond, that was a good draw. Alright. Wipe your board. We'll bluff the Giant Growth. This might get a concession, because we're bashing him for 8, 10, 16. Actually, yeah, we're hitting him for lethal if he doesn't have a card. If he doesn't have a way to remove at least one attacker. Yep, that's game. Alright, so that was a little anticlimactic. Our opponent kind of played slow, and then we just wrathed and swung in for the kill in one turn, but I guess that's fun. Alright, so in terms of stuff to bring in, I think I could make an argument for this card since he has Stab Wound and 2 Key Runes, both of which are kind of annoying for us. 3 on first strike pretty much handles all of our ground dudes, except for the Rhino tokens and the Wayfaring Temple. And then Stab Wound is just Stab Wound. So I think we probably put Sundering Growth in for sure. In terms of what to take out for it, let's see. Let me think. We could maybe take out a Horncaller's Chant. The Concordia Pegasi, they seemed okay against him since he had some 2/2s. Maybe I could take out one of those. I don't want to take out Seller of Songbirds or something I could use to generate tokens. I guess maybe I take out Vassal Soul. Like, what is Vassal Soul really doing for me? Not much. And this is kind of awkward for me to cast. So I'd probably take out Vassal Soul. It doesn't have any synergy with my deck. I think that's the right answer. It's either that or a Concordia Pegasus, but I feel like we have such a strong late game, at least compared to what he showed us, that that's a better decision. Alright, let's give this a shot. Whoops.